What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome back to another special edition of Smoking with my Triple OGs podcast, proudly presented by King Shoefiend.
What's up, everybody? This is Big Remy. We got Big
What's up,
Gee Dogg.
Gee. Oh man! So where are we gonna start
We
today, man?
got some good topics for everybody. For
First
this,
of all, how you been, man?
Good. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Yep, it's been a few days. Getting back into it.
What do you think about this Snow White movie, man?
I haven't seen it. Seen
How
the
long
trailers.
Seen online.
Seen everything online. You know, you see some clips. You see clips online.
Some doozies.
Yeah. I think that it's unfortunate that they made that movie. They should have just either put it on just straight to Disney Plus or shelved it like they did. What is it? Batgirl? Didn't they shelve? There was a movie that they made. Michael Keaton was in it too. I think it was Batgirl, right? They did a Batgirl movie. And
Was it a Catwoman?
Catwoman? Was it Catwoman?
I think it was like Catwoman.
Something like that. Okay, it was either a Catwoman movie, but I think it was a Batgirl. They made the whole movie, and then they just shelved it because they were gonna get more money writing it off in taxes than putting it out.
Yeah, but from my understanding, reading reviews, hearing reviews, my chick seen it. She told me where she.
Oh, and she actually saw it.
She actually loved it.
Wow.
But you know what? It was like, did you catch Joker 2?
No, I haven't seen any of them. I didn't see the first one. Did you see the first one?
I see both.
The first one I heard was really good. The second one I heard was
Excellent.
garbage.
I love the first one. I was so disappointed at the movie theaters with the second one. It was a fucking musical. They sang through the whole fucking movie. Hated it. Anyways, back to Snow White. The problem I'm having with Snow White is the actress herself. What's her name?
Rachel Zegler, the one with the big head.
Looks like E.T.?
The Puerto Rican girl with the big head. That's not white as snow.
Shout out to all the Boricuas.
Yeah, Boricuas. Oh yeah.
No, but I think she ruined the movie actually.
Yeah. Yeah, she ruined the movie. She ended up costing them a lot of money. I mean, this movie's gonna
Millions.
Hundreds of millions. This movie's gonna lose hundreds of millions. They're saying it's gonna lose somewhere between $200 to $300 million because initially the budget was for $180 million, and that's just the budget. That's not what you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
So who knows what the cost is? Because when they'll film in Europe and they'll get what's called write-offs, and if you hire European talent. People from the country or the city that you're in, you get tax write-offs over there, and at the end of the movie, you get reimbursed. So if they spend a certain amount of money, they don't always say that they do because they get that tax write-off.
Yeah.
But I think that they just totally ruined this movie. From what I've seen and what I've heard and the clips and just seen everything in general, the prince isn't a prince anymore. He's a bandit.
Well,
and there's 7 bandits that were supposed to be the 7 dwarves. And the outrage from everybody seeing that leaked photo about a year ago.
But I think that's just Disney taking too much creative liberties, just like with the new Mermaid movie.
Yeah, they ruin everything they touch. They ruined Star Wars. They bought Star Wars. They ruined Star Wars. They ruined Marvel. Marvel was good from what? 2007, 2008
There's
to
so
2019.
many movies they can
And
make.
then once Marvel Phase 3 ended and Phase 4 picked up and Iron Man died and Captain America was gone and Thor turned into a woman and it was like, yeah, it just went bad. It went downhill. They crapped on their most important fans, which are men. And men love Marvel, men love comic book, heroes, men love superheroes, And that's a majority of the business, you know, that they would get is from the men. They started making the woke, the women, the Marvels, and
there's a conspiracy that Disney and Marvel have always sabotaged any release of a DC movie. Like Justice League, that was a great movie.
Disney, you're saying Disney sabotaged Marvel or DC?
DC, Marvel, Disney. You know, whether it was releasing a hit movie around the same time, or clogging the internet with fucking conspiracies of Star Wars, or this, you know, just a gamut.
Yeah, Rachel Zegler, she was in that DC movie. What is it? Shazam 2.
She was.
She was in Shazam 2.
But look,
and now she's in.
Do you know how well Black Adam did? Oh man, that was a great movie. She did with the Rock.
I saw it.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed at the end when Superman came, Henry Cavill came out, and I thought Henry Cavill was going to be part of what's going forward, and they.
Why isn't there any other? Why didn't this continue on with the storyline?
Because they wanted to bring the women in.
No, The Rock went to go do Moana, and they locked him into a certain, I think it was like 8-movie deal, so he can only work for Disney. Look at all the movies he's been making. He's made in the past. He's always been in bed with Disney, The Rock.
Yeah, that's true. And he's going to be in the live-action Moana, right?
Yes, he's the voice of Maui.
Yeah, I know.
He went on a world tour. Everybody loves The Rock. The Rock's a nice guy. Right? I like The Rock.
Yeah, he seems pretty good on
camera. So back to the Renee
Rachel Zegler.
Yeah. Let's get back to her. Man, I seen her fucking interview where she was talking about you'll come and see me no matter what I'm in. You'll come and see me.
That was an old post that she did.
But still, that's some narcissistic shit.
Yeah. That's an old post she did, I think, last year, dude. And for some reason, it's coming out now, and a lot of people are presenting it like it's coming out now. But that was a long time ago that she did that. Not a long time ago, and I'm not like backing her, but I know that that was like last year, and she talked about how, even people will come out to see her no matter what she does, and people will, like, she's like this museum art that she kind of equated herself to, which was ridiculous. But yeah, she's a ridiculous person. I don't think anybody's going to work with her anymore. I don't think any studios really want her.
I think
because I just think even the producer's son, who he deleted his Instagram post. Did you see that? He ragged on Rachel Zegler, telling her that she shouldn't have brought her politics into
Disney, they kicked her off the
tour.
The tour. Yeah. And she lost $10 million because of that.
Oh, how?
Yeah, that's how much that whole tour was going to pay her.
Oh, okay.
And I guess her narcissistic
Yeah. I mean, you totally have free speech, and I think.
Since we're on the subject of Hollywood, do you think, this is just a random question, do you think the majority of the Democratic celebrities are bought Democrats?
Yeah. I mean, it was apparent.
Do you think they're getting money, or are they getting something out of it?
Yeah. I mean, USAID.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, have you seen the whole shitstorm with that? Sorry.
You see celebrities, they is it Tom Hanks a hardcore Democrat? I mean, I don't even know anymore.
He's a ridiculous. He moved out of the U.S.
Farewell, buddy.
Him and Trump's favorite person, Rosie O'Donnell.
Fuck it, I like Colin any better, anyways.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's
crazy.
There's a lot of
woke Hollywood.
There's a lot of celebrities like during Kamala Harris's reign.
Related though?
Who?
The whole woke movement, like
no
people pulling strings, trying to keep the Democrats and all the corruption in play.
I mean, I don't think it's Illuminati. I mean, I don't think anybody really can put their finger on somebody, but I think it's a lot of corporations that have that, their hand on or finger on the pulse, and they're the ones driving it.
Did you see the thing on it was all over my feed. I don't know, for a couple of days. The whole
like BlackRock.
Beyonce, if they didn't thank her for their Grammy.
Yeah, something would happen to them.
Yeah.
Or their career.
And that the real reason Kanye jumped up on stage on Taylor Swift was to save her life.
To save her?
You believe that?
No. Do you?
Nah. And remember we were talking about this when one of our last practices was Beyonce's name. Sasha Fierce. That's the name. So the Beehive, social media, when they see these transformations in her face, she's even said, "Oh, that was Sasha Fierce." So she even acknowledges as a third person.
Didn't what's her name? Gosh, what's that other Nicki Minaj? She says the same thing. She has like alter egos. She says different personalities. Does the same thing.
I got a quick question to Jay Billy. What's the word on the pies?
Nothing, man.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about them ruining Star Wars?
It's a shame, man. Because you know what, like, honestly,
I loved Star Wars growing up, and now they just turned it into.
I mean, we're pretty much the same age.
It's a circus. It's a joke.
Anytime they would come out on TV or on cable, you sit there and watch it.
Anytime, anything that was Star Wars back in the day.
The first three, which would make it 4, 5, episode 4, 5,
4,
and
5, and 6, the originals.
Yeah. I mean, dude, if it came out on Channel 5, it could be midway through that motherfucker. I would have sat down and watched it.
Yeah, and the first, and then they went to episode 1, 2, and 3. Those weren't the greatest, but they were better than, the ones that just came out.
But you know what? Growing up,
Disney
bro,
bought it.
you can agree with this. If you were a Star Wars fan, Star Trek didn't even fucking hold the torch.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a cool show. It was a cool show.
You could like
It was a cool
both.
show. But when you see the movies, compared the movies, or even the movies to the episodes, it was just like the directing was a little bit better.
Yeah, because
one was
a
sets
TV.
were a little bit better.
One was a TV show, which had a limited budget.
But they also had movies.
And they had movies.
But
and so
here's
on.
the thing. I think, my opinion on Star Trek. The crew that came out in the series, were better actors than the actors that came out in the movies. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
William Shatner, fucking Spock.
Yeah, William Shatner. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that group of actors were better than the Star Wars movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah,
see,
they better quality actors.
Yeah, but then you get to episodes 1, 2, and 3. It kind of had like a Star Trek-y, because all these fucking aliens out of nowhere, all over the. They have Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, they had a
the
bunch
fucking
of
Jamaican. You know?
They had the Jamaicans, and then they had the ones that look like they're Asian.
Yeah. Hey, but trip out. You know when they're in the Senate and they got all the
with Palpatine.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the whole Senate surrounded in their seats.
Did you know there's one pod that has 3 fucking ET aliens in it?
Oh, really?
Dude, that shit fucking blew my mind. So apparently, who directed ET?
Spielberg.
There you go. He put them in the fucking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude. So
shoved them in.
He wanted kind of like a. What is it called? Those golden eggs?
There's there's another Easter egg, Disney, and it's the Little Mermaid, and it's in the beginning scene
when dildos on the cover.
No, when Triton, they're having their little singing thing and introducing all the daughters, and they open up, and then you see Ariel's not in her shell, and everybody's all upset. Well, during that time when everybody's coming in, and it's underwater, you can see a crowd of people. And in one of the little shots in the crowd is Goofy.
Really?
Yep.
Check that out.
He's just underwater breathing.
Yeah, it's crazy though. I like how they do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, little things.
Real fans will know and appreciate that.
What do you think about Hollywood in general turning like Star Wars and Snow White? Because Star Wars, to me, like with this whole Acolyte that came out with, was it lesbian space witches that can create a kid from the Force? and they changed the name of the Force
15?
to something called like the Thread, and it's no longer the Force. So they ruined a lot of stuff in Star Wars for me, and I don't think I'd be able to even go back if they attempted to write it, because the Obi-Wan Kenobi, I was really pumped for that series, and it turned out to be, I thought it was going to be Obi-Wan and him watching over Luke and him in scenarios with Luke, and then all of a sudden it turned into Luke and little Leia, and then there was this other chick who was part of the
Did you like the Mandalorian?
the first 2 seasons.
Why did they always get carried away?
After they got rid of Gina Carano, and then that whole controversy, and the 3rd season just wasn't good. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
You like The Mandalorian?
Mandalorian was.
Are you a big Star Wars fan?
Yeah. I love Star Wars. But the Mandalorian first season was fucking amazing.
Yeah, the first one was awesome.
Dude,
I don't know who didn't like that first season.
Yeah.
That was great.
It was excellent. You know what? It actually reminded me of the original Star Wars.
Yeah, and they had something with it.
You know, storyline was there. It was great. And then season 2, it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it fell off a little bit.
And I don't even know if there's a season 3.
Yeah, season 3 was not
Are
good.
you a big you binge watch series if you can?
I binge watch series. One of the ones that I was binge watching was The Boys. You ever heard of that one?
I like
Yeah,
the Boys.
Amazon? Yeah. I started watching that one.
Have you seen Invincible? Since you have Amazon?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
No. That's the cartoon one, right?
Yeah.
That's the one with the Viltrumites and everything. Those the superhero.
It's like the shit that goes on Boys, but they take it to another level. They usually people torn it in half. All kinds
Yeah. There's what's the one main guy that's kind of like Homelander in that
Invincible.
Invincible. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Mr.
No, it's just Invincible.
He's just Invincible. And what's his son's name?
Oh, you're talking about his dad. Fuck, what's his name? Mr.
The dad. Yeah.
Mr.
That wears like yellow.
Oh shit! I'll Google that. Right
They're called Viltrumites, right?
Yeah.
And they get stronger as they get older.
And I don't want to ruin it. Have you seen it?
No.
They fucking on the last season, they found out that they all got sent to different planets to take them over and enslave everybody. So Invincible has to go against his dad.
Oh.
That was a twist in that one.
Nice.
Gotta watch it. Excellent fight sequence for an anime.
Yeah. He probably gets his ass kicked by his dad because he's old. His dad's older.
You'll be surprised.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and wrap it up for us.
Yeah, let's wrap up this episode, guys.
And,
it was good seeing you again. Back, haven't been here for a while.
Send a shout out.
Does anybody have any questions before they wrap it up? I'll give you guys a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Before.
Shout out to everybody watching us on live.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody watching.
Sayonara. Nagasaki.
So, who do you think is going to win that Final Four? Or the championship?
Save that for
baby.
the next one.
Come on, baby.
Ooh.
Fuck that. I'm going to say Lady Bruins right now and on the next one.
Oh, Lady Bruins. No, the men.
Fuck that shit, dude. My bro did it.
All right, we can save that for the next one, fellas.
We want to send a shout out to Crip Mac on the live. What's up, my boy? So,
All right,
since we don't have any questions, we're going to be back on in about 5 minutes. We're going to just
take a quick break.
Take a quick break here.
See you all in a little while.
See you shortly. And we out.
All right. Peace.
Peace.